have February's kit for how to kill a kit with style. I didn't show you guys. I kind of pulled it all out, put it together, and then started working with it and realized I didn't film it. So that's weird, right? Considering how long I have been doing how to kill a kit with style. Let me show you what I've got. So I'm continuing on with this kind of bin that I have. This is actually from IKEA. I don't think I mentioned that last time. It's I guess you could use it for dishes or flowers or whatever you want. It's in their kitchen section where they have all the different rods that you can hang different containers from. That's where it came from, but I grabbed it because it actually fits 12 by 12 papers, as you can see. And so at one point in our old house, I thought maybe I would hang these from those rods. But this just sits right above me in my little cube that I have here. And it works really good. I can see everything. I like that it's all standing up so I can kind of rifle through things. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep going with that. So I've kept all the Wild Whisper stuff in here that I wanted to kind of concentrate on using up. And then I also kept the stencils that I threw in with the last kit from January. I didn't use any of them, and so I wanted to keep them in here because I do really like them and I want to give them a try. I just didn't have the time to kind of pull them out and get them used. So this stuff will kind of maybe always be part of my kit until I put a good dent in it and I feel like I've got enough stuff, or when I get new Wild Whisper stuff, I'll just put the new stuff in here and maybe pull out some of the scraps of stuff that I've used up quite a bit. But that's kind of always there because there's design teamwork and things. I'm also going to keep some of the little bits and pieces. So I don't think any of the big papers that I have are from last month's kit, but some of these things are. So I have these kind of pleather, plasticky words, and some of them are full phrases. I've been working on these for a while. You can see I am putting a big dent in them, but there's still lots left, so I'm gonna keep those in the kit. I have a couple scraps of paper here that I'm also just keeping in because they're kind of fun colors, and I think they'll match some of the other papers that are in here. So I probably wouldn't normally keep little scraps like this, but I'm gonna keep these ones. So I'll pop that in there. Just this sheet of stickers. I've given away all the other sheets. I think this came in a pack of maybe 6 or 8. I don't have any left. I just have this one, so might as well just see if I can get it used at some point. These are the stickers from Paige Evans' Wonder Collection, and I used, as you can see, some of them are pulled out. So I have used a bunch of them, and I got 6 by 6 papers in my sampler kit, and then I did actually also get some 12 by 12 papers from Christy. So that's what these little cut pieces are from the 6 by 6 papers, but I have some 12 by 12 papers back here, so I figured I'd keep these stickers in. I got one whole sheet used up, and then now you can see I just have a few pieces left over, but they're kind of fun spring colors, lots of pinks and stuff that work good for February and Valentine's Day. So that's gonna stay in for this month and probably going forward into spring. I have one little scrap of paper here that I really enjoyed using this in my January kit. I'm just gonna carry it over. I feel like book pages, for some reason they work really well for Valentine's stuff for me too. I don't know why my brain goes that way. Maybe just like romance and the whole idea of romance book. But I'm also doing a book journal with Daisy, and so this could work in that. I have a couple of these kind of weird little stickers I got from Michaels. I don't know if there's a date on them. Doesn't look like it, but they are from probably 3 or 4 years ago. They were on clearance. So they say things like, "The sloth is my spirit animal," and "You are rad." And then on this side there's things like, "We go together like avocado and toast," stuff like that. So I just thought they were kind of cute, kind of, you know, A few of them are maybe kind of for kid Valentines because they're a little bit punny and they talk about, you know, loving each other but not in that sort of more romantic sense. And then there is like this love it. And then these ones here are just kind of cute. They almost look like patches more than stickers, but they are stickers, that kind of puffy sticker. So this I already used part of it, just the rainbow part of it, and then it says over it, and there's a sloth and a little space guy and a dinosaur on roller skates listening to music. So I just thought it was kind of cute and different, so I've thrown both of those in here. This I showed you guys last time. I'm keeping mostly for the together part. I don't know if I'm going to back it with something or use it as a stencil, or I haven't fully figured that out, but I just thought it works really good as some sort of embellishment. So it's in there. 3 teeny tiny little enamel dots that are left over. I just don't want to lose them. So they were in here and I kind of forgot about them. So I'm actually going to put them right above me, and I'll definitely get those used up this month. Another just scrap of paper. I just kind of like the color. These tags, I used a bunch of them in January. I think I have maybe, let's see, 1, 2, 3, I have 4 left. So I figured those work really good. I'm still working away on these, but you can see I really am down to the last few things. Lots of hashtags, the word dream, hooray, hi, thank you, an S and an O. So we'll see what we can get done with that. Pop those in behind here a little bit. And then, whoops, this stuff is gonna fall. Let me push it over. And then just these last words, these are from Rosie's studio. And so I have the word hey, I have the word in, and I just have this XO. So I'm pretty sure I can get that XO used up in February in a layout, and probably hey and in as well. So that's my challenge, my goal. I'm getting these used. And then for new stuff that is not new, but new to the kits. So I have been searching and searching since we moved to try to find where I've put my Valentine's Day themed papers. If I can find them, I will put a whole bunch more stuff into this kit. But for some reason, I can't. And I think it's because when I packed, I had this idea of putting all my stuff in kind of boxes and themes and putting them away, and then it didn't work out the way I thought it would, and so I don't know. But I did find this scrap, which is hard to see, but if you look closely, the lines are actually made of little hearts. This is from a Valentine's collection. So, oops, it's not gonna focus. Here we go. So I thought this would be really cute, and then on the other side, you've got these hearts made out of little tiny white hearts, and then that one red heart on craft. So I do know I have more. Let this focus again. I do know I have more to this collection. I just have to figure out where it is. Isn't that funny? It's so strange that I thought I was super organized, and for some reason it's just my Valentine's stuff that has disappeared. So this is gonna go in there. I have this heart cut file that I've had for a while, and I've put this into a few other kits and I haven't used it up. Well, I'm getting it used up this month. I really like it. There's so much you can do with it. It's being used. So that can go right here. This is all Vicki Boutin stuff. This came from Christy, and she just gave me like the coolest little kind of samplings of a bunch of different collections that she had. And for the ones where she was able to pull them out of paper pads, I bunched them all together with a little tag so I can remember where they came from, and I was able to keep them all together. So this one's fallen out because I actually used this piece of the branding strip, but I have here some 6x8 papers, some 12 by 12 papers, and then a bit of ephemera from the Color Story collection. So I just you know, there's pinks, there's hearts, there's purples. It kind of was all the right colors, but it's also kind of fun and springy and bright. So I thought that that worked really good for February. And I can also carry it right into spring if I don't fully get it all finished and used up in February. I also have with this, that I'm just gonna pull out here, the very first Craft IQ challenge that Jackie had put together. I started it and then I just didn't get it finished. So this is what I started with. I think you had to have some sort of mixed media element, and then you had to have some sort of vertical element, and I used the Vicki Boutin collection to do that, and my plan for this was to create each layer using only her stuff. So I'm gonna put this with all of the other stuff and kind of consider this like a Paige kit. I may even go right back to this original challenge and go ahead and finish it and see what I can come up with, but I figured since I already had this started, and I actually love this, like I super love how this turned out, I want to use it and turn it into something. So this is sort of one whole kit. I also got these gorgeous Altenew papers from Christy. So you can see how, to me, again, they're very springy and very Valentine's-y. The pink really stands out, it really pops, and so to me that kind of screams Valentine's. So I have these two pieces, that's just the other side. Then I have this, which these look like they would be really easy to fussy cut, so I think maybe one night I might go ahead and just fussy cut a whole bunch of them. But also look at this gorgeous page on the back. So yeah. Love that. And then this, very beautiful. And I did use this. I think she sent me 2 of these as well, and I used this side. So I'll probably use this side of this one. And then this one just screams Valentine's to me, so I'll probably use it on this side. But this is a super fun side as well. So you never know. Sometimes I say that and I try to store all my papers on the side that I think I'm gonna use, and then I don't end up using them that way, so you never know. But I thought this was a really fun collection to add in. This is the same texture as Wild Whisper paper. It's more of that sort of glossy, thick texture, which I really enjoy cutting on this type of paper, fussy cutting and stuff like that, and doing mixed media on this type of paper, so I think it will be fun to play around with this. And then here is the Wonder collection, the 12 by 12 pages. So I have used some. So you can see here I cut that in half already and used it. I think I've used a couple other pieces, maybe not, but pink again to me is just a prominent color. When you look at this page, the pink really stands out, and there's lots of, you know, hearts and other pink patterns and stuff. So these are single-sided papers, but I think between the kind of Valentine's-y feel to them, and then they just have that really fun kind of spring and eclectic feel to them, that even this one, like for March, I instantly just think of St. Patrick's Day. So I think between February and March, spring, I'll be able to get this all used up. And I also have this little tag here to hold them together. Reminds me that I have stickers and ephemera. So the stickers are already in here, and the ephemera is in one of those little iris containers. I'm probably not going to pull it out until I know I'm actually using this, because I just have sort of mixed all of my Paige Evans stuff together. Because I don't have full packs of any of her ephemera, so I'll pull out and use what I need to pull out, but I do know that I have it there. So those are my large kind of 12 by 12 papers. So it's a lot less papers than I think I normally put into my kits, but I'm hoping that it's a little bit more focused. And I've kept my sampler pack, again, it's also in this cubby here, that little case that I use to put all my sampler pack papers and everything in. it's right here. So I'm kind of always considering that as part of my kit as well. And then for new kind of fun ephemera that I'm adding in here, I have these clips. These are a few years old for sure. They all came from Dollarama. If you guys are not heading to your Dollar Tree and Dollarama, you probably don't need to hear this from me because I say it all the time, but go to your Dollar Trees, go to your Dollaramas. You don't have to buy all your scrapbooking stuff there, but they always have cute, fun little kind of one-off elements, one-off embellishments that you can add into your kits that just give you something kind of different and fun to play with. So these are fun little clips. I use these at Christmas time, not the Valentine's theme obviously, but the ones that you get for Christmas. I use these on a big green garland, and that's how we show our different Christmas cards that people send us. But I love the Valentine's Day ones, and I have a whole bunch of them left over in red and pink, and I had some gold ones too, but I've used them on a layout. So I've thrown those in there, and I tend to pull them off of the clip, and then you just kind of use them like a wood veneer. But these clips are fairly small. These are sort of the size that I would say you would get in a scrapbooking ephemera pack. These are just slightly bigger. I know that's not focused, sorry. So you can put them on a page if you wanted to, or save them for a different project. I also got at Dollarama, no, this is at, so these were at Dollarama, this is at Dollar Tree, this whole assorted pack of felt. So there is these little felt hearts with the key in them and the keyhole in them. I've already used 2 of these little felt hearts. These ones are scalloped and they're more in that burgundy color. There's 3 little love, the word love, I've already used 1, so there's 2 left. There's a whole bunch of different keys, 2 different sizes here, and then some arrows, and then these hearts. I just like that. They're kind of a different element that you don't necessarily get in your scrapbooking kits, so they're there. I'm gonna see what I can use. I also got these fun little wood veneer shapes. The hearts are in here. I do have other wood veneer hearts, but these are teeny tiny and just a different shape, and you can't really go wrong for $1.25 with all of those, so I threw those in there. I've had these for a really long time. They are the Illustrated Faith kind of enamel hearts and that kind of red color, so I've thrown those in there. I pulled out my Tim Holtz Small Talk. These are just like the original Small Talk, so a lot of it is, you know, kind of uplifting messages to yourself and stuff. So I've pulled that out, and you can see I've used more of the white than I have of the black, and I kind of love that whole red, pink, and black look for Valentine's Day, so I thought maybe I could find a few little sentiments or phrases here. These are from Dollar Tree. There's going to be a theme, as you can tell. A lot of this stuff is from Dollar Tree, but these are these little metal words. So there's love, XOXO, and Valentine. These I've experimented with a little bit in putting ink on them. I really want to try some alcohol ink on it, and so I've thrown that in there because they are a really good size to put on a layout. I found these little kind of sequins, puffy sequins, they call them sequins appliques, that are not too thick and I think would be really fun as a kind of different element on a layout. I have these stickers. I showed these in a haul. They're super, super cute. They're 2 different textures. This is more of a chipboard, and this is almost more like a soft, fuzzy, or almost like flocked texture to it. So I thought those were cute. I grabbed this DIY kit. I'm not sure if I'll use the like plastic stickers, but there is sequins. Come on down. There is sequins in here. I don't know if I'll use the gems again, we'll see, but I just thought the Love, the L-O-V-E, is also the right size to go on a layout, so I thought that would work really fun. It's a wood veneer. I have these 3 chipboard sticker sets that I got at Dollarama. The pinks are in here, so this isn't really Valentine's per se. It's kind of planner and definitely like coffee themed, but it has things like awesome and a couple hearts and like good morning, this is great. These are just sort of some random shapes. Dream big, work hard. I don't know, I just thought that the pinks are kind of nice. Maybe I will do a layout about how much I love coffee and use this. And then this one is, again, sort of more on the planner. It actually says Planner Girl right there, but it's all in the blues, and then it has like some plaids and hearts and things too, so I thought that was really fun. This one is not really planner. This was sort of a one-off, but it has some really pretty pinks in it, and then just some of those sort of spring feeling and then just some of that kind of spring feeling to it. And then the 3 black hearts are kind of what I was thinking I might use in February. And the last thing is these big giant enamel hearts that I found. These are also from Dollar Tree. And I think they're super cool. I've already used 2 whole rows of them down here, but they're just giant enamel hearts in this beautiful red color for Valentine's, so they definitely needed to be in my Valentine's kit. And that is it. I feel like this is a smaller kit, probably the smallest kit I've ever put together, but it was really fun, and I'm hoping to get lots of pretty pinks and reds and lovey-dovey stuff created with the rest of this month. Hopefully that focuses me a little bit more and I can get lots of this stuff used up. Let me know how you guys are doing for February and what's in your kit. What do you love from here? What do you think that I need to go out and buy, because I am putting together a bit of an order to treat myself to some new products maybe. So let me know what I need to go out and buy right away to add into my kit for March and April. And yeah, hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time, happy scrapping. Bye.